Everybody, let's go ahead, and today I'm going to talk about, while I'm getting this straightened out, some of the elements that we're going to be working on today. Always line. Line is always so important. So landscape means it's wider instead of tall and skinny. So normally we've been doing a lot of our projects tall and skinny like this, but we are actually going to make our papers wide. Who's all here, Lindsay?
Hi, Avery.
Hi.
Holden.
Hi, the Kings. Hi, how are you guys doing? So I'm going to zoom this up if I can, guys. Oh, gosh. Nope, I just took it off the...
We're not having a good day with this arm.
This arm. Yesterday, Lindsay had to, for her rugby practice, she had to take her arm... or what would you have to do, Lindsay?
I had to get a ball and pretend we're throwing it, so then they put the video together where it looks like we're passing the ball.
That'd be cute to put on this page. Okay, we're trying to get our paper organized here so that you guys can see this. And then I'm going to move it over a little bit more. Let's see this way. Sorry, guys. I got to get this so you can see the whole page.
Hi, Bradley, Sydney, Lauren, and Bren.
Oh, yay.
The Bode family.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so I'm trying to get it so we can see the whole piece of paper. Can we see the whole piece of paper yet, Lindsay?
You need a little bit more on here.
That looks pretty good, don't you think? Okay, so
so.
this is the left side of the paper here. Let me see, and let me see if this is the right. Again, everyone. Yep, that looks pretty good. Can you see it? Hi, who's that? Who's here?
The Payden?
Payden?
Payden.
Oh, okay. Guys, hi. How are you guys doing? Okay, so, again, we're going to try to find the middle of our paper. Now, this is going to be a little bit different because, so if you want to make like a little X with your fingers and try to find the middle, that's great. And you're going to place a dot in that middle.
Hi, Connor.
Hi, Connor. How you doing, buddy? Oh my gosh. You guys, I am missing you like crazy. I'm telling you that. I'm just missing you like crazy. I really wanted to go around and drive around and see you guys, and that had to be postponed, but I just want you to know how much I miss you guys, and I love you, and I miss the daily hugs and the high fives, and I want you to know how much I love you and I adore you. Okay, so we found our middle. Now, today, again, we are going to be going back in space. So when we look at the final piece like this, what we're going to do is be creating these ovals or these half moons that you cannot see all of, and if you can actually see, the first one takes up half our space. Isn't that cool? And then as they go back in space, these, letter U's that are upside down or small lowercase letter N's will go back in space and get smaller, and then we'll decorate them as we go. Tomorrow, I'm thinking about doing a sunflower with us just for spring, just to get some happiness going on. It'd be a quick drawing, but a lot of fun and pretty to put up in your home as you're doing this. So is everybody ready to start? Let's do a thumbs up if we're ready to start.
Hi, Ethan.
Hi, Ethan. Oh my gosh, Ethan, you've been here every day. I want to see your pictures, buddy. All right, so in this paper, what I want us to do is I want us to think how we could section this into 3 equal sections. So really what it's going to take for you to do at the bottom of your paper, what I kind of want you to do is just place your fingers down, and we'll do this together and watch. I want you to do just an intentional line, and you're going to draw a letter N upside down, trying to leave room on each side for another letter N upside down or a letter U, and we're just going to draw that equal on each side to create some balance. And if you have to erase, Lindsay's erasing right now, that's fine. And if you have to erase this, you can, and it does not have to be perfect. Again, we're trying to create like an egg shape. And if you don't celebrate Easter, that's fine. You can still make a spring-like drawing like that. So we are making that letter N right there in the middle. Lindsay, you might want to make yours a little bit bigger.
Okay.
So let me show Lindsay, stop before she's erasing. So Lindsay kind of had hers a little bit smaller. Well, look, if I go like this, I still have a lot of room over here. If I go like this, I still have a lot of room over there. So, you kind of want to make it so that you're going to have equal room for that balance on each side. Does it have to be perfect? No, it does not have to be perfect. And then we can fix this up too as we go. Now, using your center line, and I'm going to wait for you guys to get that done, And I'm going to talk a little bit more about the elements of design. Again, we're using sketching lines today. Sketching lines are really important because you can use your hand, and contour lines would not be good for this. And a contour line, I have my string today. I remember I couldn't find my string the other day. Lindsay, you weren't here. But, you know, a contour line is like a line like this where you have a piece of string and you could pull that line up just like that. And so this is a contour line, a line that you never pick up your pencil, and you could pull it off the paper and voila, you have one single line. Sketch lines are totally different than that. And I did find my string. Also, if you need yarn at home, let me know. You need to be looking for that supply for after spring break and foil. We want to do this really cool foil project with you after spring break.
Thank you for, someone said I love your art.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you guys are awesome. So now what I want you to do is just do a little check. Take your hands, remember how we've done this before, and see, does it look kind of equal on each side? Because we want to have that balance. And then now I want you to draw your next one. And if it doesn't fit all the way on your page, that's fine. But you want to go up to your middle, so I could take my middle dot, move it over, and then draw my next line down. And then there we go, my little hump, my little letter N upside down. There you go, like that. So now that kind of looks equal to this. Does it have to be perfect, Lindsay?
No.
No. Okay. Lindsay, do you have a joke for us today?
I actually do.
No, you don't. She has a joke? Oh my gosh, my joke I thought was pretty good. Let's see if her joke can beat mine.
Why was the painting arrested?
Does anyone know why the painting was arrested?
Because it was framed.
Framed, get it, guys? Oh my gosh. We are totally losing it over here. Hi, Janet. How are you? Oh, Graham, if you're watching, hi, buddy. Awesome. All right, guys. So now I'm going to move this over a little bit. And now you can kind of see with this finished one right here that I've made my second letter N. And it goes up to that middle line there.
People are liking it. They liked our joke.
Good. They liked our joke. Good. And even if you want to, you could take your ruler and again, start at the bottom to find that natural, you know, beautiful parallel line up. And if you want to, you could start your other one up there. And again, we're going to do another one here. Now, this would be actual, look, ooh, I want to touch my side and I didn't do that. Shame on Miss Meyer. Hey, we all make mistakes. And that's the thing. I love that you are trying. I had a mother make a chai latte, mom chai latte yesterday. It was so cute. And her son, who was 4, was actually trying perspective. That's unheard of, Lindsay.
Yeah, that's actually pretty crazy.
That is crazy that a 4-year-old was even attempting to try to do perspective. And I'm so proud of you guys for just trying and being here with us and just attempting to do this. Normally these projects would take us 3 or 4 days at school. So if you're coming in every day, you're going to become one of the best artists around because you're practicing like Larry Bird practiced his basketball and his free throws. What does that say?
Can you move to the paper to the right?
Yes, sorry. Thank you for, you guys, landscape, you know what? It's hard for me to see what's going on. Can you see that better, guys? Sorry, I'm moving it over. We're on a, I already moved it a bunch. Yep, let's see now. We're on a lag, so, oh, I'm moving the wrong way. We moved it the wrong way. See, for us, it's kind of opposite. Let's see. How's that working? Oh, because I am drawing right-handed today, Lindsay.
Oh, yeah.
I am drawing right-handed. There we go.
Maybe a little bit more. Or
a little bit more?
I don't know. We're on a lag, so we don't really know.
So give it a second to move over, guys, and let's see how it looks. And that will give you time to slow down and draw with us. Sorry about that. I should have flipped it around. Lindsay, let's see. What do you think? Does that look okay?
Oh, yeah, it looks good.
Let's see.
The video's lagging.
Yep, yeah. It's lagging. I think with so many people on Facebook right now just doing so many things and checking updates, it's really lagging for us here. I mean, we're on a good, I'd say, 3-minute lag, Lindsay.
Not 3 minutes.
Well, look. What do you think?
I think that's okay.
Should I move it over a little bit more?
I think it looks fine.
Okay, are you guys okay with that? Let's see if that's okay. I'm gonna try actually moving this up, geez, just a little bit more. There we go, to get more of the whole paper. Let's see what happens there. I should have turned this upside down. Should I do that?
No.
No? Let's see.
That's good.
We're zooming it out, guys, to try to make it easier for you to see. Let's see. There we go. I'm sorry this has taken so much time to do. It's hard to do landscape. Oh my gosh. And if you're calling this hot dog, let's call it landscape. Lots of people like to call it hot dog. Okay.
Whenever they call it hot dog or hamburger, so I don't even know what that means. Like everyone's like folded hot dogs. I'm like, what is that?
Okay, so are we okay to see?
Yeah, that's good. Wait, hold on. I think we need to...
We got to go opposite.
So we have too much room on the right, so we need to move it to the left. Just a bit, I think. I don't know. Let's just leave it and see.
There, I moved it. Okay, guys. So did everyone get their 3 humps in? And we will try to get this fixed. I know, this is awful. That looks good. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Yep. Now I look like I'm drawing right-handed today. So I'm going to do my chick on the opposite side, don't you think? I need a flip-flop. Or it doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter.
No, doesn't matter at all. All right, so there we go. That looks pretty good. You really don't need to see that side if you want to. There we go. That looks pretty good. Okay, so now after you've got all of your 3 humps in, hopefully we do. Do we need to slow down? Are we good, guys?
I think we're good.
Yes.
People are saying yes, I think.
Okay, good. So now I want you to find your middle of your first hump in the middle right here. Then I want you to put a dot at that next middle. Now it's really important, guys, that you don't go to the top of your page. So I would aim for a good, like, you know, inch below that. So I'm going to give myself like a little target line there. And then I want you to draw another letter U. Actually, I'm going to go, or N upside, a U upside down, N. And then I want you to go ahead and fill that in and try to make it equal balance like that.
Are we going middle to middle?
We're going middle to middle. See that? That looks really good. So what we're doing is we're going to try to do that same letter N, but we want to go middle to middle now to create this repetition. So we're repeating. We're repeating our same shape over and over and over. And we are using overlapping like always, and overlapping makes it look much better. So again, we're going to find our middle here, and I'm going to slow down in a minute, and I'm going to put my dot there and wait for that. And again, what we're doing is we're just trying to find our middles of our paper. And then Lindsay's, I'm going to show hers real quick. Here's Lindsay's right now. That looks really good. She's done middle to middle. She's done a nice job filling her page. Looks really, really good. Good job, Lindsay. Good job. All right. There we go. There's Lindsay's. And then again, here's our final piece to kind of show you what we're attempting. So we're doing this line right here. That's a middle to middle. We're doing this line. And then we're going to have eggs going off the page too. Or you can make those chicks if you want to. So we'll go middle to off the paper next. That's what we're going to be doing next. So is everybody doing okay? Good. What does they say? What are they saying?
The lag is not bad anymore.
Oh, good, good. All right, guys. So, again, middle to middle, trying to find that middle line right there, drawing your letter N like that, and then trying to connect it. It does not need to connect on this one, actually. You could just move it a little bit to the right if you wanted to. Or you can move it a little bit over so you can have some space in here. That's cute. You can see that I have a little bit of space right there. If you want it to touch and it's already touched, you can. I can actually move it over and make it touch if I want to. Again, trying to make it equal. It does not need to be perfect. There you go. There's mine. I'm going to erase what I didn't get in there. What are you laughing at, Lindsay? I know, they're so cute. All right, so there we go. Now, I'm going to erase that, and then once we've erased that, we're going to go through and we're going to draw just another line going off the edge because we're going to see a half of an egg or a half of a chick. If you want to make it a chick, you can. If you want to make it an egg, you can. And you're going to do the both on both sides. So again, we're trying to tell our viewer that you're just seeing a snippet of this or a small area of this, and that you can actually, you know, imagine beyond this paper things going on or things happening with this. And again, the lag is not bad anymore. Good. So you can kind of see that we're getting a nice full piece of paper, and that's always great with drawing. You know, whenever you have extra space like this, you know, you always try to fill it with something. Well, today we're going to fill it again with more chicks and eggs too. So when you get those done, you can clean up your eraser lines if you're ahead, you know, if you want to. But now we're going to do the same thing here, middle to middle. And remember, you do want to keep it on your page. So if you have to, you can make your letter N just a little bit. Ooh, look what I did wrong there, Lindsay. Bela. These won't actually go all the way to middle here because they're behind. So look, Lindsay, they're not going to go all the way to the middle. See, there's my middle here. There's my middle there. We're going to get some space. See? We're going to get some space right here. So you don't go middle to middle in that back. Right there, you're going to actually have some room left over. And then you're going to make 3 more in back. And they don't need to go middle to middle. And it looks like you're making a bunch of mountains right now. Wouldn't you think so, Lindsay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. So again, going through and creating those middle to middles. We got our basic drawing done very quickly today. Nice job, guys. Nice job. I think as we go on and we work together, I'll figure out how to, you know, take time to make sure that you have time to do this. So now we have a pattern that's repeating. Repeat, 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 repeat. And repetition is very important. This is going to create harmony. Harmony is a way of combining similar elements in an artwork that actually repeat over and over again, and it will actually give us a nice composition. And there could be gradual changes in harmony. That's great. So now that we have so much harmony, Lindsay, I mean, there's a lot of harmony going on here. We need some variety, which is another principle of design. So that's where we're going to go in and make some of these eggs, some of these chicks. And I want to encourage you to make your eggs different than me, if you want to. Now, if you want to draw along with me exactly the way I'm doing it, that's fine and dandy. My chick is going to be on the opposite side of yours today. Actually, I am going to flip this over while you guys are waiting. Give me a minute. I'm going to do a flip because I don't like how I want you guys to have it your way. So give me a second. Everybody bear with me, please. Bear with me. I want it so that you can see. Right. Sorry, guys, about that. I flipped it around. Are you guys still there? I know. Gosh. Technology and Miss Meyer. Let me tell you, we're not friends sometimes. Oh, there we go. That's much better because I want you guys to be able to draw with me. Can you guys see that okay?
Yeah, you need to put it down.
There we go. All right. I'm going to move that over now. We'll have it so that you can give me a couple seconds to straighten up. All right. Good job. Okay, guys. That looks pretty good. Lindsay, now you can see that, right? Okay, so now, is everybody ready to move on to the drawing part? Yes, good. All right. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to take and we're going to draw our chick right here. If you know how to draw the letter M, you've already made your beak just by using an M. And you can see if I turn this sideways, I've drawn a letter M right here, and that's a capital M. And there's our, I think that's a rooster.
It's a rooster. I have
Instead of,
chickens,
yeah. Lindsay does have chickens at her house. So if you can see that sideways M, you've already started making your rooster. Now, we're going to make the little, what is that thing called? Gobble? Off the rooster's chin.
I know what you're talking about. It starts with a G.
I think it's a gobble. So here we're going to draw like a wavy line. And don't worry if it goes in front of your egg because that's going to give us some good chances to overlap. So again, you're gonna make that organic shape, wavy lines. Remember, keep it light because you're gonna draw over that. Cute, cute. Look at that little gobble going on there. Cute, cute. Again, you're gonna make your eye with the light sourcing to the right because Lindsay said that if it's to the right, it's sweet and innocent. If it's to the left, it's a little angry. Well, we don't want an angry rooster. We want a sweet, innocent rooster. Again, you're gonna get used to drawing these eyes a lot with me. And if you wanna color that with a pencil to just kind of color that in, you can. And then if you wanna put a circle around that, you can for color later on. Cute, cute. There we go. There's our little rooster starting out. And then we're gonna take and draw a line right here for our wing. And I'm gonna just slow down a minute because I know you guys could be working on that. I'm gonna show Lindsay's really quickly. So Lindsay's eyes is a little bit different. I love how she did the overlapping right here and how her beak goes over her other egg. That's really good work, Lindsay. That looks really nice. Very, very nice, Lindsay. Good job. So next, what we're gonna do is up here, we're just gonna draw 3 little humps. 1, 2, 3. And that's gonna serve as our rooster's top feathers right there, right here. And now our rooster's done. How easy was that? Super easy. Now, be careful if you choose drawing something different in your egg. Be careful that you don't have 2 designs the same together. Does that make sense, Lindsay?
Yeah, it does make sense. So, say you wouldn't want to put polka dots here and polka dots here.
Right. And also, this is what not to do. These are forms. We're trying to turn these into forms. They're shapes right now. They're flat, right? So, here's a key. When you're drawing straight lines down, please don't do this. This is the no. Don't do this. This is not to do. Do not do this because if you draw straight lines down like this, you're going to make this look like a shape. Look. No, no, no. That looks awful because it's round. It's a form and it's actually an oval. So I'm going to get rid of that. So if you want to draw straight lines, I'll show you how to do that in this egg over here. But in this egg, we're kind of looking down on this, Lindsay. Normally, when we would look at something like this, we would want to go a line curved like this, and then straight, and then down, and then curve it up because of our eye view and how we view the art. But today, we're just going to act like we're looking down on it. So on this first one, I just want you to draw a line straight across like this, and it's a smile. And if you want to, you can, change the colors up. If you want to do the same designs as me, you can. That's fine with me. But if you want to change up, like the patterns that you put in the middle, and again, I'm going to leave some space here and just draw these curved lines all the way down my piece. And I definitely will slow down after this, I promise. But I'm just going to show you how to get those on there real quickly. And again, yours does not need to look exactly like mine there. I totally changed mine from my final one that I did before. I added more lines on this one than I did before. On the first one, I just drew a line here and made big more spaces and then drew a area for like emphasis in the middle. And then another line. And emphasis is something that your eye looks at. It's like something that pops. And so on this one, I didn't do so much emphasis on that. So, and my dogs are being really squirrely today because I didn't take them for very many walks yesterday. But yeah, they are definitely feeling it. So in the middle of these, you could, you could do, oh my gosh, there's so many things you could do. You could do, triangles. You could do polka dots. Polka dots, if you don't know, are my fave, by the way. I love, love, love polka dots. So I'm going to add some polka dots in here. You can add whatever you want. If you're running behind, you could always add the details later on. Remember, it's always nice to, and I'm going to start here and add some more polka dots. I'm going to move down. It's always nice to add some that you don't see going all the way through. That's always nice so that we know that it's actually a form and it does go back in space. And then maybe that's all I do for that. And that's my second egg. Again, you can decorate these later. And I really think that it would be a good idea that if you want to decorate these later. I love, Lindsay, stop for just a second. Look how cute and different Lindsay's are. Wow, Lindsay, that looks great. Look at what she's done here. She's drawn lines from the middle to go down. Almost kind of what we did yesterday with our...
It's a lot of the same.
It's a lot of the same, where we're trying to put things in perspective so that this goes back in space, so that we know that this is in the top going back and we don't see it anymore. And look how she's done her half circles here. What a cool idea, Lindsay. So Lindsay's moving on. That's nice that she just felt the need that she could move on. And she's done some nice Yayo Kusama, beautiful polka dots right there.
Someone said I'm doing good. I'm glad.
Yay, good. I'm so glad that you guys are doing well. Yes, that makes my heart so happy that you guys are doing well. This one, again, I try to challenge you one day during a week. I try to give you one assignment that's a little tricky. Today's a little tricky. And then tomorrow I try to give you like a successful assignment. I try to do that so that we can have all different people engaged in art. So on this one right here, you're going to find your middle. And this is how you make your straight lines down. Believe it or not, you follow that curve, and as it goes down, it's going to get wider as it goes. So when it's on the right side of the egg, you're going to actually...
Keep dropping my pencil.
She keeps on dropping her pencil today. You're going to curve it to the right as it goes to the left side. You're going to... So once it's past that middle, okay, there's my middle. Once it's past the middle, I'm going to start curving it to the left. Now, I made that really big right there. So what I might want to do is just bring that in a little bit more and make that a little bit smaller so that I have even lines. Oh my goodness, my cat and dog are going crazy. Yeah, they're having a little fight in the kitchen. Oh goodness. All right. They do love each other. They're play fighting. Oh yes. So if you hear a dog, yeah, or a cat, that's them. All right. So now we've got our first row done.
Someone said that looks wonderful.
Thank you. Aw, thanks guys. So on your second row right here, we don't want a chick next to a chick. Okay. And we also want to think about composition. I always said odd numbers are good. So I know this seems weird that I'm going to have 4 chicks, but I'm going to have 5 eggs. Mm-hmm. So the 5 eggs balance out the 4 chicks. So and we have 9. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 for our composition if we count these 2 halves that equal a whole. Bowie.
He stopped immediately.
Yeah. Okay. He knows what he's doing. Now, on this egg, I decided to curve this line here. And then I am going to take and draw a line down here. And in here, you can put anything you want. For me, I just did little starbursts. You could put hearts in there. You could put triangles in there. You could put stars in there. Lindsay, what else could they put in this?
Hearts. Oh, you said hearts.
Yep, polka dots.
I like flowers. Flowers,
yeah.
Go-to.
Yep, but again,
flowers.
these little yeah. There we go. And again, remembering trying to keep them going behind. And there we go, ta-da. And then I might even put some right here. And there's that one right there. Okay, now we can see the whole paper. Yay. That looks good. All right, guys. How you doing out there? You guys doing well today? This is going to be so pretty done. I cannot wait to see these done. Now, and also, you can do these later on if you want to. Do not outline these in black Sharpie for me. And when you do this, because that would be too hard looking, we're already going to outline so much else with black. We want to soften things up. So on those, pick a color that you want. And before you use that color, like if I was going to use green crayon, erase your pencil lines first, because you're going to see your pencil line through that. Just to show you, like if I do this here and I put a red pencil on top of it, I still see that black underneath. So what do? you actually just draw it there, then erase it so you can barely see it anymore, and you still actually can see a little bit of pencil, and then that red will come through nice and pretty like that. And again, I used a crayon on that. All right, are we ready to move on to the chick? All right, so right here, we're gonna make a chick in the middle. And what I want you guys to do is just right in that middle section, draw a sad face. Yep, perfect. This is going to serve as your chick's beak. And then as you go down, you're gonna make it look like a piece of pizza. Oh my gosh, pizza. There we go.
Sounds good.
Pizza sounds good. You know, I like, what's your favorite topping for pizza?
I like barbecue chicken.
You like barbecue? Yeah. I like, but see, now listen, everyone's gonna go yuck on mine. I like onion and cheese.
No, I do like onions.
Oh, I love onion and cheese pizza. It's so good.
A barbecue chicken with the onion.
Uh-huh.
You just can't go wrong. There's no wrong turn there.
Or the chocolate or the dessert pizzas.
Oh, yes. Like
gosh.
Pies and Pints. Have you been there?
No, I haven't.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, guys. So now, if you want to, you could add little holes right here if you want to for your beak. If you don't have room for your beak to do that, you don't need to. And we're going to make this one sleeping. He's just relaxing. So we're going to do another sad face here. And we're going to give this little girl, I don't know, girl chick.
Yum. I'm talking about
I
pizza.
know. Yum, I know. Yum. Hi, Amy. Oh my gosh, Amy Saunders. I went to Heron School of Art with you. How are you doing, Amy? Woo! Love you, girl. Oh my gosh.
Letitia said, I love chocolate pizza. Yes.
So, oh my gosh, Amy is a friend of mine that I actually met when I went to Heron School of Art, and we have a fun story about chickens. But Amy, yeah. There was a guy in our class. Oh gosh, I don't know if I should be telling this or not. But he thought he was a chicken and he spoke in chicken. So he would balk to everyone.
Oh my goodness.
So if you want to talk to me, go balk, balk, balk. Yeah, oh yeah. Here in School of Art, that was a lot of fun.
Hi, Dominic.
Hi guys, so yeah, crazy. So again, I'm trying to do little eyelashes here by using those curved lines, and as they come at me, you know, just like as your hand's laying down flat, as it comes towards you, you're gonna see things that stay straight, and that's called foreshortening. So your eyelashes are gonna come out at you. And right now we're just making two little cute eyelashes there for our little chick. And then we're gonna give our chick a little bit of hair. And then if anybody did the Tree of Life with me, you know, you can just make these nice little curved lines there. You could add 2, you could add 3. I'm gonna add 3 on mine. How cute is that? Very, very cute. And I'm gonna show you Lindsay's really quickly. What she's done so far. She's made some nice flowers right here. She's made her chick here. She decided not to use her nostrils there. That's fine. She has her chick sleeping too. And look at those gorgeous little swirls on the top. Lindsay had to run to the restroom real quick. And there we go. Oh my goodness. Hi, Dominic. Hi, guys. All right. I'm glad you guys are having fun. Yay. So on our next egg right here, I thought it was kind of cool that we would add like a little bit of light sourcing again, because we have our eyes light sourced to the right. So our light would be coming in here. If you're using Sharpie and not like I used, you can see here, I used Sharpie for most of mine. And then in this section right here, I used color pencil, and I actually gave a little bit of light sourcing there. So you can mix your media up, especially for your eyes, and use a mixed media where you're using Sharpie and color pencil. You could even use crayons too. Again, to get this gradation in the nose, I used color pencils, and I used color pencils for the beak too and around the eyes. So again, if you want some like gradation, or you want to control what colors and how you're going to place them on there, I would use color pencil for that point. If you don't care about controlling it or not, then you can just use Sharpie all the way through, or a Crayola marker. The only thing about Crayola markers, they're very water-based and they're very, very wet. So when you get done with this, you could have your paper curl again. Like Lindsay's paper yesterday curled up for her. I want to show you her finished project from yesterday. Look how beautiful that is. But see how it's all curled we need to put that on a stack of books overnight and it will flatten out nicely. So you just need to give it some time to flatten out. But right now, you could have lots of projects looking like this that are curling or curving. You just need to put them on a stack of books and let them sit overnight. And they'll straighten out. All right.
What grade is Lindsay?
Lindsay.
I'm a sophomore.
Yep, Lindsay's a sophomore. She's at Fishers High School.
So I'm in 10th grade.
Yep. All right, guys. So we're ready for our next egg. So here, I'm just going to draw some wavy lines. And again, I want to make that egg. I said, you know, I was talking about mixing the media. So like if they want to have control over what they're doing, they could use color pencil for areas.
And that's a really good contrast as well.
Oh yes, very nice, Lindsay. So look, we're just gonna.
Guys.
Aww. Yes, her art's really great. So on this one, I just did a wavy line there. Bowie, there is a dog on TV, and Bowie goes crazy when dogs go on TV. He thinks they're actually like visiting us. No, they're not. Bowie, stop. All right, so that's pretty easy. If you wanted to, you could draw some more wavy lines and be like creative and go behind this chick's or this rooster's mouth. But I think it's fine just to have that there. Again, if you want to use color pencil and do a light source there, I'm just going to leave that little line there. If you don't have color pencils at home and you only have markers, then I wouldn't worry about that. No big deal. Really, no big deal. Are they saying anything?
Oh, they said Lindsay's art is good and yours is too, Miss Ron.
Oh, thank you, the Fisher family. Thank you. All right, guys. So on this one over here, we're just going to do the same thing. We're just going to draw our little curved line up. And again, if you want to make your egg any way you want to, you can. I'm just going to make some fun lines. Remember, they need to go back in space. If you're drawing them just straight across, they're not going to go in space. Back in space, and they're going to look flat. See how my curved line here? I actually, Lindsay, should probably curve that down a little bit more right there. And curve that down a little bit more there. And there we go. So then, again, I'm just going to add one more line right here. And I'm going to go behind my rooster's, whatever that is. His tail, not his tail feather. What would that be called? I don't know. I don't know the anatomy of a rooster. That's pretty bad. Yeah, top feather, whatever it is. All right, and then maybe you could just draw one more down there. Again, on here, I love polka dots, so I'm going to repeat. Also, using repeating patterns in a piece of art is also a good idea to create harmony.
Someone said it's their comb.
Yep, awesome. Oh, it's their comb? Oh, thank you, Pat, for letting me know that. I appreciate that. I did not know that. So this is the comb on a rooster. See, I learned something new today. Also, awesome. And then right down there, we've got another little circle there. So as we're going up, you can see that we've got now 2 chicks, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eggs, but these eggs are going to count as only 4 because we only can see half of them. Does that make sense for composition? So hopefully you guys are getting that taken care of, and we're getting a nice clean piece of art that's starting. And then next, let's go back here and let's do another chick going in the opposite direction. If we try to put our beak here, we're going to interrupt this beautiful piece of this beautiful line drawing. We don't want too much in one area because then it becomes confusing.
And you want to fill in the space.
Right. So we have, this empty space here that we have nothing to use. Also, it's nice to have something looking one way and something looking the other. So again, let's go ahead and make our letter M. If you don't have room, overlap. Overlap. All right. So this one's really singing out loud. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and do our I, again, going up to that right, giving it light sourcing that we talked about in all of our other drawings before. Light sourcing is the way something hits something. Again, if we don't have light, you can't see anything. Think about it. If you go inside a cave, you're not going to see anything without a flashlight, right? It's pitch dark. Well, that's showing us the light. Just like my nails, when we look at my nails, you can see white light hitting my nails because they're wet. Eyes are wet. And then again, we're gonna go around that. And then we're gonna try to draw a little bit of a comb here on this little chick. And if we don't have room for that, no big deal. Don't worry about it if you don't have room for that comb or that top part right there. And then you could just draw a little line here to show that that is the chick's wing starting out. And you could actually curve it up a little bit more. Cute, cute. That little chick looks cute. He looks happy. He looks super happy. All right, and then we're gonna put a little chick next to him, like he's like gonna tell him a little secret. I don't know. What do you think, Lindsay? It's so cute. So on this chick, what we're gonna do is the same thing. We're gonna make that little pizza, but look, this one's going to be smaller. Why is it smaller, Lindsay?
Because it's farther back.
Oh my gosh, because it's farther back. It's farther back in space. If I made my triangle, or looks like a little piece of pizza, the same size here, it's going to be out of proportion. And people are going to go, that chick looks really strange. What's wrong with that chick? So really make sure that you're making your pizza pie little, you know, triangle space right there a little bit smaller when you're back and back. Good job. And again, when you get done with your little pizza pie, you're going to do your eyes with the light sourcing. And if you want to add a comb on that, you can. Or you can decide to choose to do something different. That's fine. Remember, everything in art is up to you. And it's so much fun when I see you guys changing these up and making your own ideas. I'm going to show Lindsay's real quick. So Lindsay's already starting. Oh, look, she made little eyebrows. So cute. Oh, and she made little eyelashes. Darling Lindsay.
Why, thank you.
Oh, really good job. I love how hers is different. Look, she decided to do these nice little swirls around her. She decided to do another egg that repeated this egg here. Lindsay's really listening. Good job, Lindsay. Excellent job, Lindsay. Very nice. Very nice. So, again, our final piece looks like this. So we're trying to get this little chick. I kind of gave him little Charlie Brown hair right there. Charlie Brown, poor guy. He didn't have much hair when it came to the hair department. So this little chick's going to have a little fluff of hair right there. So if you want to, you could do like a little, you know, turn around like Charlie Brown did. Make your little wiggle there, or you could just do 3-letter U's in a row. Get creative. If you want to put a comb on top instead, you can. That's great. We're going to go ahead and do our eyes again up to the right, because if I went to the left now, then I'm telling my viewer my light sourcing is going all over the place and people won't understand that. So once you've chose a side for your light sourcing, you got to kind of stick to that side, or it's not going to make sense to your viewer, and your viewer is going to be like, why is it light sourced on the right side here and on the left side there? It doesn't make sense. And then you don't want that. I'm going to follow Lindsay's example there. I love that. I'm going to give this little guy, I'm going to put some white around that. On every eye that we do, you know, that's your pupil. Then your iris would be your color. And then we have a little bit of white around our eyes too. Animals, you don't see the white so much as you do in humans. And then our last egg, again, I'm going to do that repetitive shape over here.
I made one the Olympic torch.
Ooh, I love that.
That's
Ethan,
cool.
I want to see your Olympic torch. That's awesome. Very cool. I think that's so great that you're coming up with your own unique ideas. And you know, in my art classroom, I want you to make your own unique ideas. And then over here, fill this one in any way you want. Again, I'm going to make this a little bit larger. I'm going to repeat my favorite thing in the world, polka dots. Again, if you don't know that I love polka dots, I love polka dots. So I'm going to make some polka dots. And again, some you won't see all of them in. And then when you get done, you can go ahead and start outlining it in black Sharpie or black marker. And then I'm going to make some polka dots down here that I'm going to see. Perfect. And I might see just a little bit of a polka dot there. And then as I'm outlining in black Sharpie, you guys can be finishing up your drawing too. And then really, guys, it's up to you to color what you want. I would keep this rooster white to give you some contrast, because there's so much color going on. This kind of gives you the emphasis too. And emphasis should not be in the middle of your paper. It should be off center a little bit. So really having this white rooster right here really causes our eye to go here, and we kind of read our paper when we're looking at a piece of art. We kind of read it like we read a book, and it's kind of cute to see that as our end piece as our eye goes through the piece of art. And again, if you're using Sharpie at home, I suggest you do not talk while you're using it because it is permanent. And remember, as always, if you make a new line that is not the line that you had in your pencil, that becomes your new line, and that's okay. Again, going through, coloring in my pupil with black, and then just showing you, you know, you could take a color pencil, you could take a crayon. I'm going to use a crayon today just to color in around, I love the blue eye, around my black pupil. I'm just going to put a little hint of blue. Love that.
That is cute.
Mm-hmm. And then, again, whenever you want to use some shading, Sharpie's not your tool. No. Whenever you want shading, Sharpie is not your tool. Or if you want to change the value. So the value, yes, the value is the difference between light and dark. And there's value scales that you can look up online too. And so like black is your darkest value and white is your lightest value. And then there's grays in between. And so when we're talking about value, especially with these drawings, you can't get a value change with a Sharpie. You just can't. But you can get value changes with crayons, color pencils, things like that. So that's really important to understand too, that you can change the value. There we go. And again, if you don't have a black Sharpie, you can use a black color pencil. You can use a black Crayola. Oh, that looks lovely right there. Let me go ahead and thicken that up just a little bit on the bottom. And then I'm just going to turn my paper for some of the angles that I like to do better. So if you're still working on yours, that's fine. And again, it's so important that if you're using a Crayola marker that you kind of give it time to dry because it's so wet before you erase, or you're going to get a smudge. Like I'm going to show you this right here. See, I tried to erase my Sharpie right there and I've got a smudge. I didn't wait long enough. It's got to dry for a couple of minutes and that's okay. So again, that black Sharpie against that white drawing paper is giving us a nice contrast and really makes things pop. Nice, nice, nice. There we go. Outlining everything that we're doing, taking our time.
I made a bunny and a bird.
Oh my gosh, I
that's
cannot
gonna be
wait to
cute.
see the bunny. That is going to be super cute. Who made the bunny, Lindsay?
Keely.
Who?
Keely Leonard.
Keely? Oh my gosh, Keely Leonard, I cannot wait to see your bunny. Oh, that's a good idea. See, this is what I'm talking about, thinking outside the box. Like tomorrow, so look, I'm not going to Sharpie that in because I don't want that to be black on my egg. So I want that to look like I've dyed it that way. So if you go through and you outline all of this in black Sharpie, then it's just time for you just to have fun with coloring. And you know what? I really would suggest your background to be a light color. You don't need to use green. I use green because I thought, well, if they're sitting in a basket, you know, that green grass that you use, Lindsay, for the baskets, I was thinking that that would be a super cute way that they're sitting in that basket with the green. And again, you want your black Sharpie to super dry first. You really do. Again, and you know, experiment using multimedia. Again, media is plural for medium, and medium is the tool that you would use. Now look, I'm not highlighting my line right there, or my light sourcing there, because it wouldn't be highlighted. That wouldn't be natural. So you don't want to highlight, or you don't want to outline something that would be natural. And eggs can be wet too. especially when they're dyed. There's my little chick's comb.
I think one of the coolest mediums that you can use that are like kind of mix match is using colored penciled and markers.
Yes.
As you can see in Wendy, or Miss Myers,
That's
sorry.
all right. You can say Wendy.
And this egg where she used the marker here and then the color pencil here. My favorite thing to do is I take markers to outline things. And then I use the color pencil to fill it in because it gives you such a contrast.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. Look at Lindsay's right there. Look how cute that is. Totally different from mine. Totally beautiful. Totally unique. That's what I want to see from you guys today. Just something totally different and unique. And what a great thing to hang in your house for the spring. You know, and then we're going to make flowers tomorrow. And tomorrow's assignment is super simple. And we're going to make some sunflowers because we all need some sunshine in our lives right now. Oh my goodness, we need some sunshine in our lives.
We need spring.
We need spring to hurry up and get here.
I miss green outside.
It's actually...
It's starting to green up.
It's starting to green up. Yep. Oh, his little head got way big there. All right. There we go. And so... what I ask for you to do now is just let it dry for a couple minutes. Look at my chick's head. It got really big. Oh, well. Hey. And then just erase all your pencil lines. That's really important that you erase all your pencil lines. I had put some... isn't that cute, though? Now, as you're erasing your pencil lines, and then if you did, like, something over here that is, you know, something that you need lines, I still can see it, but I'm kind of just taking my eraser and just kind of dabbing it. I still can see those asterisks right there. But then again, I'm going to go through and erase the rest. Cute, cute, cute. And then really, guys, it's up to you to go ahead and color these in whatever way you want. Now, the only thing I would say is, like, if we look at my final one real quick, you know, green and red are complementary colors, so I kind of put those together so that they would fight for attention. And then I put yellow for the chick because I don't want to put I mean, if you want to make a green chick, you can.
The top chicken looks like a one-eyed chicken, and it's so cute.
Aw, thanks.
And then I just looked up the rooster anatomy. The thing under the beak is called wattles.
Oh, wattles. Thank you. Whoever did that.
Pat lines.
Thank you. So this is a wattle, and this is a comb.
We're learning a lot.
We're learning a lot. Thank you, Pat. Thank you for doing that for us. So, okay, so guys, now that you've got this all drawn out and ready to go, the next thing you need to do, let me show you Lindsay real quick. Her eyes, look, she chose green. Oh, look at that light green, how pretty that is. And she's already starting to color hers in. So I'm just going to let you guys go and let you guys color on your own. I think you guys did amazing today. I really want to see these pictures online. Please, please, please. And then tomorrow we're going to just create a simple sunflower. Anybody should be able to do the sunflower tomorrow. You might want to get tomorrow just something that would be the size of this lid so that you can create a nice circle. If you guys have compasses at home, that might be a nice thing to learn how to use a compass. If you don't have a compass, no big deal. Like, so a lid from a sour cream jar.
Anything that's circular.
A cup, a glass, anything that has a circle so we can get that nice middle circle. So we're going to try to do a Vincent van Gogh sunflower tomorrow, just for a sunflower shiny day. I hope you guys are making hearts and putting them on your doors at home. We're just doing that so that when people drive around that we can see that people are just spreading love. I enjoyed working with you guys today. Please, please, please post these on the page. Love you so much. I miss you so much. Have a great day with your families and friends. Celebrate life. Give. Look for the helpers. I love you. Lindsay loves you too. Take care.
Keep art in your heart.
Yes, and definitely keep art in your heart.